Hi Libra, how have you been? I'm excited to see you, see what's going on for you in March. I hope that you've had a lovely February. Maybe you took a little bit of a reset like I did. We'll find out, huh? Let's see. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry, I know you can't see this, but like right after I said that, like spirit just kind of like, and yeah, maybe a little bit of a reset, maybe a little bit of moving out the old, bringing in the new. Clearing your head. This is good, Libra. This is good. Okay, let's see where this is going. Spirit, what do you want to say for Libra in March? What's going on with them? The story, the influences, the characters in the month of March. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful way to start. All right, and don't worry, Libra, I will pan you down in just 1 second so you can see what I'm seeing. Libra, March. Spirit, what is Libra, Sun, Libra, Moon, Libra, Rising? What do they need to know for their highest good this month? Libra, 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 Sun. Wow, a lot of people in your reading. Libra, Sun, Libra, Moon, Libra, Rising. Spirit, what do they need to know in March? So many people, Libra. You're going to see in just a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're a popular sign, right? This makes sense. Libra, Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. What do they need to know, Spirit? Libra, Libra. One more piece for Libra for March. March 2018, Spirit. What does Libra need to know? We ended with that first card that flew out. I shuffled it back in just in case, like, okay, maybe like this was just to say hello. Big. Whenever Spirit doubles down on a card, we'll see if they do it in your second reading. That would be like quadruple down. I don't think there's a word for that. Okay. All right, Libra. So a lot of people, as I said, it feels like you're doing a lot of socializing, getting a lot of messages is mostly what I'm hearing, which makes sense. I mean, nowadays, digital is a lot of our social life, right? So a lot of messages, a lot of invitations, it's a beautiful month. I should just like pen you down so you can see the cards as I'm looking at them, right? All right, let's do it. Come on, Libra. Let's go. All right, Libra. Make sure you can see your cards and speak in bad British accents. Okay. You're powerful this month, Libra. It feels like you have a really good sense of what matters, what's worth your investment and your time this month. Kind of like you're coming into a much better balance. Love this. She's one of my favorite cards in the deck. You probably heard me say that so many times, Libra, but the Empress very much reminds me of you. She is Venus in the Tarot. She's the receiver, and Venus is your ruling planet. You know, pleasure, love, peace, beauty, art, manners, all these things that you care about and love. Venus is very much present in your life this month. Expect to receive gifts. Expect to receive invitations, accolades. It feels to me even like I mean, you have nearly every member of the Pentacles court in your reading right here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Major improvement to your financial situation. And it feels like it's as a result of getting better aligned internally. You've realized some important things about yourself, Libra. You're being kinder to yourself, a little less demanding. And well, let me amend that, okay? I don't mean that you're necessarily being less demanding in that, you know, you're doing less work. I mean that you are being kinder to yourself. Less demanding in the sense of demanding perfection. You know, you have strength and you have temperance. And to me, these are similar in the fact that they are about reconciling with the fact that kind of like, okay, fear, depression, rage, these are the internal beasts that are depicted here in the lion in this image, okay? The internal aspects of ourselves that we try to cage or beat into submission or, you know, hide from the world. We're ashamed. We sometimes even hate, like, these feelings, okay? And this is about, Spirit is saying, reconciling that those things, you know, rage, depression, fear, grief, they're not bad. They're not negative. They're not something to hate or turn away from. In fact, they're messengers asking to be turned toward. They're asking for your love, for your forgiveness, for your attention. That's why it's a woman depicted in the card, you know, gently just addressing this lion, not trying to control it, but trying to feel compassion for it, getting on its level, if we can put it like that. That's why she's on her knees addressing it. It's kind of like some of you have been doing some inner child work, whether you think of it that way or not. Like you've been examining the places where you've been wounded in your life, and you're doing a lot better at giving yourself compassion, and that is leading to a lot of growth. Some of you may even like have started going to therapy, or maybe, you know, if you're not like literally going to see a counselor, you might be going to see a healer, an acupuncturist, a tarot reader, like somebody who can help you look at yourself on the inside. This could even just be a very intuitive friend, Libra. So whether this person is a healer by craft or just by nature, this is somebody who can really help you reflect. I mean, that's why she's sitting in this perfectly, you know, clear pool, right? On this lotus blossom. Because the Queen of Cups is somebody who has seen their shadow, you know, their shadow side for what it is, and has learned to love it. That's what strength is about. And you know, the thing is that, you know, so often we think that shame or like guilt is going to help us stop doing something that we don't like about ourselves, you know, some shadowy aspect like lust, rage, depression, whatever. We think that if we're like cruel to ourselves, oh, I'm being lazy, let me, you know, whip myself until I get the job done. No, no good. Not going to lead to anything but a wounded person still trying to do the same thing, except now they're wounded. Now they'll be worse at it. You know, now the blind spot has only grown bigger. Whereas if we shine that love and compassion and forgiveness on whatever it is that we don't like about ourselves, ironically, that's when we can actually start to detach from it and change. Because it's like, you know, what they say in AA, right? The first step is admitting you have a problem. If you never admit that you have a problem, you're going to keep doing the same damn thing forever. And this is what so many of you have figured out. This is such a beautiful way to kick off your month. Being kinder to yourself, getting a better sense of your inner strength, and Spirit is saying it is leading to so much growth and opportunity. It's like when you get aligned on the inside, like, wow, I'm feeling better about me, about my life. It's not that anything on the outside has even changed. It's that I'm acknowledging and coming to peace with the way that I am and the way things are. And again, ironically, that's when shit is allowed to change. Like, oh, Spirit kind of goes, oh, then are you done with that lesson? Oh, well, here, upgraded problems, right? Like, we're still going to have problems. We're still going to go through stuff. But, oh, hey, maybe now I'm suffering the pain of this wonderful, intense love instead of I'm feeling the pain of all these, like, crappy people who just kept, like, ditching me or making me feel bad about myself or abandoning me. Now I've got to go through the making love last. Tough lesson, but a beautiful lesson, right? A lesson that almost everybody on earth is eager to learn. True love. So many gifts and invitations coming to you. I'm feeling an upgrade in your money, big time. Like I said, all three members of the Pentacles court. Spirit is giving you major kudos for like leveling up, basically. Like leveling up your compassion, leveling up your self-love, and it's bringing you abundance, material and intuitive, like clarity, love, joy, peace, temperance, my God. And then I want to come down to these last two cards, which are also about peace of mind. And I love that, you know, the 6 and the 7 of Swords, and actually they were in reverse order, which is even better, the 7 followed by the 6. You are definitely leaving behind some old, unproductive thoughts and battles for more clarity. Some of you are moving. That's what Spirit just said. Some of you, one of these invitations may be like, well, how about this job over here? Well, how about this trip over here? And Spirit is showing me the ocean beyond what they're showing me in this card. So some of you, it might be like, hey, come to the beach. Like, come to this island, come to this part of the United States, or, you know, this part of the country, some other country where you're on the shore. You are opening up your own horizons, Libra. The work that you're doing, the effort that you're making, Spirit just said you're impressing the right people. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. These are both mistresses of their craft. They're at the top of their game. The Queen of Cups is the intuitive. The Queen of Pentacles is the savvy, practical money maker. Like the boss. But the sweet, gentle, generous boss. The one who loves to foster and see other people grow. Some of you may have a mentorship relationship this month. Whether you're the mentor or the mentee, you're both learning. You're both getting a lot out of this. I just feel so excited for you, Libra. Like, again, I'm going to come back to this and say, your gifts are on the way. You could have, like, cards here for really hard work and effort. But it looks to me like the amount of effort that you're putting in, the slow, steady effort, like the sustainable, balanced effort, it's already bringing amazing gifts. You know, do things in moderation this month. No all-nighters, you know what I mean? Get your rest, eat nutritious food, drink enough water, take care of your body. Do everything in moderation and peace. And you will be feeling so clear-headed and so full of like vigor and opportunity by the end of the month. I feel some of you will be leaving a shitty situation. Those of you who it's like, I haven't reached this level up yet. I'm not feeling like this crazy, amazing compassion for myself to where I'm bringing in all these opportunities. Again, you know, these are general readings, Libra, so I get a lot of messages. But for those of you who don't feel like you've reached this level up yet, you may well feel like you have made a lot of progress to get toward it by the end of the month. This is clarity. This is leaving behind drama and confusion for clearer waters. And sometimes, and this is what they're saying, so for some of you Librans, it might be a little sad. It might be a little melancholy, like yeah, I've had to leave this home or this city or this relationship. But you know what? I needed to move forward. I know that it's right. So it may be slightly melancholy for some of you, but it does feel like you're moving in the right direction. So it's like at least you have that peace of mind of like, I'm doing the right thing. This makes sense. Again, I just want to say really wonderful invitations and gifts coming towards you. And looking at this, I want to tell you to accept them. You know, I'm not seeing anything that makes me feel like, oh, there's like a lot of strings attached, strings that you don't want. It feels like mutually beneficial growing opportunities coming to you this month, Libra. If you've been looking for a new job, if you've been looking for some kind of windfall, it's coming. There's a reason the Empress is pregnant. It's like it's gestating. You're giving birth, some of you, to something amazing. Like a beautiful creative idea that is going to like stretch its legs and become more real by the end of March. More money, more opportunity, the help that you need, and the inner sense of peace and strength that you need to meet these people on their level. So if you don't feel like a queen yet, Libra, or a king, you will be on your way by the end of March. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you aren't already feeling pretty damn powerful. This is such a beautiful spread, Libra. Yay! So on this lovely note, let's take a look now at your Fiercely Focused spread, which if you haven't been here before, Libra, I just cap off your reading with a quick 5-card spread looking at a theme for your month, as well as the action steps that Spirit wants to tell you about for you to experience basically the best possible month that you can, to move in the best direction, to enjoy the most personal fulfillment. And I'm going to pick you back up, Libra, because I like pulling and looking at you for this part. Hi. Okay. Can you see me, Libra? You can see me. Okay. All right, so let's start with the theme for your month. Spirit, what does Libra need to know? What do you most want them to know, be aware of, or embody in the month of March? Ah! on now. Come on now. You're making magic. You're doing just beautifully, Libra. These are the kinds of readings I love to give. Like, where are the heavy cards? Where's the negative shit? No, you're dropping it. That's why they're so positive. So it's not just like, oh, you have good luck this month, Libra. Everything in your world, you know, circumstances are mirrors, okay? So what's inside, we see reflected in the outside. So if you see your outsides getting better, know that it's because you're doing the work. And if your outsides aren't improving, I want you to take heart in the fact that, okay, look, I don't need to change the world in one fell swoop, but if I can change something in myself, if I can love myself, if I can forgive myself, the world will be more loving and forgiving toward me. Does that make sense? It's not a lesson, it's not a punishment, it's as above, so below, as within, so without. This is what, you know, Spirit, God, the big good is trying to show us. When you are kind to your brother and when you are kind to yourself, it is the same thing, right? Okay. Make your magic this month, Libra. You have all the skills, the talents, the resources that you need to synthesize something incredible this month. The Magician is number 1, and that is what Spirit is bringing to my attention. Number 1, they want you to be the leader. Okay? You are very good at deferring to another leader, you know, the Queen of Cups, that Queen of Pentacles, but Spirit really wants you to take a little bit more individuality. You know, you're the sign of partnerships, the sign of the other. But they want you to be a little bit in the spotlight in March, okay? Accept your power, accept your magic, accept your role as the magician. You are. It is what you are, Libra. Maybe download it, put them on your phone. I am the magician. Every time you see your phone, I am the magician. That's right, that's right. I'm making magic. I'm creating results. That's what Spirit is saying. You're taking your ideas, your emotions, and you're synthesizing them into results. It's amazing. Your creativity is off the charts. Okay. So now let's look at your money, your career, your professional life. What does Spirit want you to know about that in March for your highest good? Same card, different deck. You have the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, invitations and opportunities. There's a message coming in about your money, like, hey, you want to interview for this position? Or, hey, would you like to do this for me for this amount of money? Or, hey, you were looking for a new job, right? Like, well, what about this? Gates are opening. Page of Pentacles. Somebody is giving you a wonderful seed, okay? Something is coming in. Keep an eye on your texts, emails. The pages are messengers, okay? So the message could come from far away, or just digitally. Because now we do a lot of stuff digitally. So, you know, keep an eye on them DMs. Might be a very fortuitous opportunity there. All right. So now let's look at what's going on in the mental realm for you, Libra. What are you thinking? What are you saying? How are you behaving when it comes to the mental? Woof. Okay. Yeah, look, normally when I see this, this freaks me out a little bit. I don't feel freaked out by this. Libra, you've put something to death. So whether you're doing it at the beginning of, like, this is what they're telling me, okay, because these are general readings. Some of you have already put something to death, so this is like, yes, you have ended that chapter. Some of you may not be ready to end it until you've gone through some things in March. And you might be like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm moving on. This other gateway has opened. This other invitation has arrived. I'm putting this one to death. You've had the argument and said it so many different ways, Libra. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to look back and regret. You can walk away with a clear conscience, okay? That's, the Spirit's reminding me of the Six of Swords ending your previous reading. That's why for some of you it may feel melancholy. It may feel like, you know, you may do it with a sigh, even though it's a positive move. It might be like, well, I wish that could have worked, but at least this has opened up for me, right? Move on. It's going to be better. The clarity is coming. Okay, so on that note, let's look at what's going on with you emotionally. What's going on in your heart, your relationships, when it comes to love, friendship, partnership. What does Spirit want you to be aware of in the month of March? March for Libra. Libra. Woo! Libra. They're like, nope. Okay, Libra. A lot of beautiful gifts coming into your life and invitations, and one of them may be love. One of them may be somebody approaching you wanting to share their cup. And some of you are already in budding relationships, and this is just enjoy it. This is sweet. This is mutual admiration society, like, you're amazing, no, you're amazing, like, would you like to try, like, some of me? You know what I mean? Like, let's mix it up. Let's see what comes. I say enjoy it, Libra. Again, I'm not seeing anything that makes me scared for you. I feel like some of you may put some old things to an end so that you can experience something new and very sweet. Partnership, and if it's not new love or resurgence of love, if you're in a current relationship, which is very possible with the Two of Cups, it could be that another kind of partnership is blossoming. Either way, mutual admiration society. Invitation from somebody who loves and respects what you do and wants to see you do more of it, maybe even help you do more of it. All right. And finally, Libra, let's look at what's lighting you up. What is setting your heart on fire? What is lighting a fire underneath your ass? What is lighting you up, activating you, making you feel creative, spirited, fiery? Ooh, throw your hat in the ring, Libra. Little bit of competition. Little bit of competition to do what you want to do. And here's what I'll say. Throw your hat in the ring, but only if you're serious. If you're just playing games, or if these other people are just playing games, don't be afraid to be like, no, this is not where I want to put my creative juice, or this is not where I want to put my fire. You know what I mean? Again, it's kind of like getting into a Facebook comment war. Is there a point to this? Or is this just 5 different people shouting a bunch of different opinions and no one's really learning anything? If it fires you up and makes you feel creative to go in there and throw your ideas, basically this is saying throw your ideas out there to be critiqued. So whether it's putting up your blog or publishing your channel or whatever way in which you're showing yourself and your unique voice off, make sure that you're doing it in a way that actually feels productive and not just that you're shouting among, all the other voices that are shouting. Be you. Spirit wants you to test your ideas so you can find out what makes you uniquely you, because that is what will make you successful. You want to stand out as the magician, number 1. You're not one among many. 1. Okay, Libra? It's like I said, you might be tempted to blend up with a bunch of people when really they're asking you to step out and step forward and step into your power, if I can put it like that. Powerful, beautiful month for you. Please let me know in the comments what kind of gifts or opportunities and messages and invitations you got, because I just feel like this is juicy, 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 and you being able to just get up and be like, I'm the motherfucking magician. Look at this magic I've made. Even I'm amazed. I love that. Thank you so much for joining me, Libra. I really hope that this is helpful, and I really want to hear from you, so let me know in the comments. Like this video if you like it. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I want to say thank you for comments, likes, shares. All that stuff really helps me get the message out to more people, so I appreciate you. I hope that you have a magical month, Magician, and that I see you in April, if not even sooner, for some special stuff I got on the line. Okay, bye, Libra.